Oh, I'm so happy, Mondo. God damn.
The East.
Dude.
JK's in the East. What the
Oh my
fuck,
God,
dude?
man. JK, we gotta throw a party, man.
Hey, Andy. First thing I want to say is that the Hawks are already better than the Warriors without JK.
I mean, they beat him at full strength recently.
They beat the shit out of the Warriors, and the
Oh, the
Warriors were
Warriors
at
aren't
full
that great.
strength.
Nah, the
Andy,
Warriors
Andy,
are. Yeah, no.
the Warriors played the Hawks, and they had Jimmy Butler, Draymond, and Steph going all out playoff mode, and got their fucking asses kicked
Yeah, I
at
remember. Like,
home. At home, Andy, at
not
home.
only that, I think Atlanta was on a back-to-back,
Atlanta was on a back to back.
and I think they just traded for McCollum or something like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like they were all kind of weird,
yeah.
but
They beat the shit out of the Steve Kerr system, Andy.
right. Well, it's a
Andy.
complete different system. It's a complete different.
Oh yeah.
Atlanta plays tall guys, wings,
They play
athletes,
2026 ball, man. They play
and,
wings.
and they play Jalen Johnson kind of has a green light to kind of run a team,
Oh
because
yeah.
he's doing really well.
Yep.
Nikhil Alexander Walker's he's playing in the East also. He's doing a good job. Dyson Daniels
Yep.
is developing like actual offensive moves. He gets to the
Right.
basket. They
Right.
have a lot of guys. Kristaps was doing okay, just not available. And what's Kristaps' game now? Like he just shoots threes, really. I mean, he can't put on the floor and move, but he's not quick to get back on defense.
Right.
And like modern athletes just go right at him.
Right.
You know,
Right.
like so like I mean, he can block a shot, but he's
Yeah, but
you know he,
that's half court defense, Andy.
yeah,
Modern
it's half. Yeah,
modern 2026 is semi transition. You
and,
know,
and
can't get
I guess
back. If you can't get back, it don't mean shit. If you can't get back, because you're
he's just
mismatched. You're mismatched.
yeah. They're just banking on like, oh, he's a vet, right?
Right.
That's their thing. Like, oh, he knows how to play.
Nah.
He knows he can play that style that the Warriors want to go to, but it's just a bad style,
And
you know.
Andy, if they're banking, if the Warriors front office is banking on him as some kind of contributor,
Right.
then it's you know
Yeah.
you know
They do though. That's what they do think he's going to contribute.
well then Warriors fans, I'm sorry, but it's time to acknowledge that the Kerr Dunleavy Steph Curry system doesn't know how to evaluate talent, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing
Right.
because they signed Al Horford on the same fucking premise.
Right.
They watched Al Horford in the New York Knicks playoffs, and they said that guy could spread the floor and he could play defense without understanding that they can't get back on semi-transition. It's the same fucking shit, man.
Right.
So it really tells you this team doesn't know what the fuck it's doing. They don't realize that that 30 game system they had last year was a complete garbage.
Yeah, I know.
Like they're out of it, man. They're
Like
totally out of touch.
it, yeah, there's their own evaluation, man. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, they're
They're
evaluating
like not aware.
themselves.
They're kind of like their self awareness, man.
Yeah,
Like they like I guess the plan now is to just play. They're gonna try to get any squeeze out Porzingis and try to compete. Like Steph's gonna get the load's gonna be hard, man.
Steph's
Like
getting hurt, baby. Achilles.
yeah, I know, man. That's gonna be like
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
oh yeah.
just and like what's your ceiling? Like seventh, at the most, right?
Right.
Like but they probably there's no way, playing if they might get bounced in a play-in. That's their ceiling,
Yeah.
but like I guess with Porzingis, another good positive about Porzingis, he's an expiring deal, Mondo, and
So
like
it's a
he's on a contract year, so
yeah.
basically he has to ball out this year. Like
Uh,
if he wants to get even not be like a minimum guy,
yeah.
or just try to
He's got to
uh,
show
you know
something.
or be like a mid-level guy,
Yeah.
which he's kind of heading towards like a mid-level because like he was like a 30 million plus guy for his
Right,
whole
but he's
career,
never available, so he's headed to the mid level. Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
so what? So he either is a mid-level or he's playing for a contract. So you're gonna get the best version that you're gonna see of
That's a good
Porzingis.
point. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Like
This
because
right now, you're talking about this year.
this year the rest, yeah,
He's a free
because
agent this summer
yes,
or next summer.
no, this summer.
Oh, okay, okay.
Wait, I'm pretty sure. Wait, I gotta
Well, you
double
got to
check.
check. You got to check. You got
I
to
gotta
check.
double check. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure that he's an expiring.
because then that means it's just a salary dump.
Well, if I got, I don't know. I'm
How,
pretty sure it's an
so you're telling if it's a salary dump, they're saying that they
I
salary
don't.
dump their best asset. If that's what you're saying,
No, I think I think they got to extend him. Then are they going to extend
Mm,
Kristaps? Like he
at a
might
lower
be their
number,
guy.
maybe they're going to extend him at a lower number, like a $15 million contract. Andy, that's maybe that's what's going to happen. Maybe that's their
Whatever.
plan. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Jimmy Butler's not playing next year, anyways. So it's like,
So, but that's what we've been talking about for a few days now. It's like,
yeah,
they don't have a master plan. There's no path. There's no path to like they're trying to not rebuild. They're trying to eke out Steph Curry, who's no longer a top 10 player. They're not able to be self-aware about that. You
right.
know, like
They're banking on a little bit of Porzingis magic and Steph for this season. Not even like right now, right?
right, right,
Like they still think that they're going to be able to get in. You know, like
dude.
for Porzingis, he's going to try hard, and Steph might unlock something in him, but like
Nah, no,
he
no,
doesn't need to because
no.
you don't because
I've
Porzingis
seen
just shoots
Porzingis,
over everybody.
Andy.
It's not like a
I've seen
steady
Porzingis
post.
with Luka Doncic, and he didn't
Right,
have it.
right,
I've seen
right.
him healthy with Luka Doncic. Like,
I mean, they think he's the guy from like 3 years ago.
no,
That spread the floor in a in
no.
a in a loaded
I
Boston
don't.
team.
I don't think they think he's anything. I think
It could just be just a salary for just
it.
so they got rid of Kaminga for
It's
nothing.
it's literally like
They just really just dumped Buddy Hield's contract. That's the
it's
reason.
it's literally like they got convinced that the Steve Kerr ecosystem, is the truth, and anybody who doesn't fit that deserves to get dumped. They got
Right. They
they
also got rid of
picked the
Jackson
Steve
Davis.
Kerr system. They picked it. You
Right.
know.
They also dumped TJD, man.
Oh man, they dumped TJD, the one guy we said should be playing
He
this whole time.
he was responsible for like a little winning coming back, man.
They
You know.
dumped TJD.
Yeah. He was starting in the playoffs last year.
Anytime they did well, they were playing TJD, an actual the one athlete on the team.
Yeah, man. They're not gonna. They can't. They don't have any. I don't think they haven't don't have enough to make any difference this year. It's still injury ball.
Wow.
Like if they think Kristaps is going to be their second scorer now, because
Yeah.
that's what they were kind of.
What could they think
They
that?
weren't winning now, and they were hoping to get Kaminga back to get to
Right.
score. But I guess it's just like, nah, I ain't fucking playing for Kerr type shit, man. You
Right.
know.
Maybe that's what it was. Like they didn't have
Yeah.
a choice.
Yeah, it's like I'll fucking sit. Maybe there's some like strong arming, like, hey, you got to move me, man.
I
Like,
mean, but that's
because you're
real.
not
That's
doing
real.
right. Like the whole NBA will just think you're a piece of shit if this guy,
Yeah.
like what's the storyline if you're keeping Kuminga and he doesn't want to fucking play for you? That's just so
Because the
awkward, right?
coach won't play you. The coach
Yeah,
didn't play you. The coach did not play you. And the coach
yeah,
badmouthed you in the media. And everybody
yeah.
knows that.
And you just want to leave,
Right.
and and they don't move you,
Right.
like
But you
it just
also won't
doesn't
fire the
doesn't
coach.
work.
But you also won't
Yeah,
fire the
yeah,
coach.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Kirk could get an extension. That'd be great, man.
Yeah. Yes,
Like,
Kerr. I hope
oh,
Kerr gets an extension. Yes, that'd be the best thing ever. Oh my God.
oh man, dude, and I really like it for Jonathan Kaminga, man,
Hey,
on Atlanta.
so what do you think, Andy? What's the lineup
Oh
in
well,
Atlanta?
they throw a bunch of stuff. They have different looks, man, and they got a bunch of guys that are in their 20s, man,
Right.
and they got some dudes that are like,
They got some real motherfucking G's over there, man.
yeah, Jalen Johnson could develop into one of the best players. He's an all-star this year.
It's like six
You know,
nine.
yeah, like he's gonna be all NBA real
Mm,
soon, especially with developing on the same timeline. And Dyson
yeah,
Daniels got better. All these guys are
yeah.
getting better.
You know why?
Like
You know why Atlanta made this trade? Because 2 years ago, Jonathan Kaminga took Jalen Johnson, and I don't want to say what I want to say, but
yeah, I know, I remember that.
do you remember that when
Yeah, yeah,
he fucking he made Jalen Johnson, who's their best player, look like a little kid.
No, but
Like
that was that they were both
I know
young.
he didn't have the strength, and he was a young kid.
Right, right,
Right,
right.
right. It was early in Jalen Johnson. Jalen
Oh
Johnson's
man,
much better now, but
Atlanta has like new like brain trust. Don't they have like that former player? They got like a bunch of nerds.
oh yeah,
That former Laker guy, like he's like their
really,
GM, whatever.
really.
They had the number one pick last. They got Ricochet, like
But doesn't that guy play
it was a
JK's
weak draft
position?
class, but he's still good. He's like 6'8", and he has like long arms, and
Doesn't
he
that
can
guy play
shoot.
JK's position though?
Yeah, it don't matter. They go for they'll go for all wings, Mondo.
Yes.
They'll go all
Atlanta,
wings.
let's go, Atlanta.
And this year, and they were shooting, and they have that guy who was on Denver who could shoot threes. What's his name? The white guy who could shoot threes. That was on Denver. It was hell Kennard, Luke Kennard.
Bernard. Yeah.
Yeah, like he could shoot. Um, yeah, but also Mondo for Jonathan Kuminga. Look, Atlanta is way different than the Bay Area, man.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
You're in just not like just everything about the vibe of that city. It's very,
Yeah.
it's different.
There ain't
you
no
know?
peninsula types in
Yeah,
Atlanta.
exactly. Like if you look at the crowd at the game, it's complete different crowd.
Yeah.
you know, it's like a lot of it's way different.
Andy,
And it's
he's in the
yes, man.
East. He's in the
And he's in the
East.
Eastern Conference,
He's
so
in the
it's like
Eastern Conference.
and
Isn't Atlanta like already a play? Aren't they a
they're
play-in team?
playing, they're
Yeah.
playing right now.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of younger teams too that have guys in the East, but they're just not ready yet.
I
Like
I think next year Atlanta's going to be what, fourth seed, fifth seed, second
well,
seed.
I mean,
The Knicks are going to fall out, Andy. You know,
right? Because they're let's see what kind of stuff they do.
Andy. Wait. Don't the Atlanta has the Pelicans pick
Yeah,
or
they do have the
something like
Pelicans
that?
pick. So they have either the Pelicans or the Bucks, whichever one's better for them.
Right.
Like so like they're gonna get a crack at a blue chip this year, man. You know,
Chinga that
so like because they owe their own pick, I think, to the Spurs or some shit. But that's gonna be
right.
that's not gonna be a lottery pick.
Right.
They get it, and this is the draft that you want to pick in. This is like the
Yes.
draft.
Yes.
So
Yes.
they definitely have they have guys, man. They could put this squad. They get to grow together. Jonathan Kuminga could play with guys, and he'll
Wow.
get coached up, and he'll have that fire. Like he's gonna have that thing his whole career now. He can be like fuck, like just like
Right.
you know,
He's got fucking motivation, Andy.
yeah, he
Right.
does.
He's got the
He's
fuck.
got that built in, and that's
Does
like it's
yeah.
incredible for him because you can't. That doesn't even get. You can't just
You can't
have that.
invent that. You can't concoct that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's got to be
like
deep in your fucking soul that you want to show.
shit.
That's what Bill
Yes.
Simmons talked about. That he's got
Oh man.
the fuck you. He's got the fuck you gene.
Oh,
You know.
dude.
Yeah.
I mean, how it's like perfect for him. He gets the fuck you gene,
Yep.
to do really well because a lot of it's like it's fucking revenge type shit or
It
just
is.
like
Hey man, revenge is a dish best served cold, man.
yeah. I mean, he's gonna have
Yeah.
that fire, right?
Yes.
And he's gonna have guys that'll
Yes.
willing to play him, and they have all these talented wings around him, man. That's just
Right.
gonna
There
amplify
ain't no
how
fucking Podzemskis.
no, yeah.
Yeah. There ain't
He
no
doesn't have
three
to guard,
guards there.
dude. He's gonna have Dyson Daniels next to him defending.
Right. Right.
Jalen Johnson next to him defending.
Right.
They also got this other like, he's kind of an up and coming guy. His offense isn't there, but he's like this guy who could just block shots. I forgot his name. I think his name's like Gunge or something like that.
You talking about that power forward I don't like? Their center, the 6'10" center. I don't like that guy.
No. You're talking about Okongwu?
Yeah, I don't like
No,
Okongwu.
no,
Overrated.
no, no. Okongwu's he can shoot. He's trying to spread the floor now. Okongwu. No,
Yeah,
they
but
got
he,
this
he
other.
don't. He's not an athlete. I don't like that.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. That's why he's not getting the same minutes. But
Yeah.
his backups looks actually better than him.
Right.
This guy, like this other dude, like this African player, man. Like
Yes.
he could just he could just block shots, man.
Oh
And if he
yes.
starts shooting threes,
Yes.
that's the thing about like the modern NBA. Like what made Porzingis a unicorn is like that spread five, right? But a
Right,
lot
but
of guys,
everybody could do that now.
everyone's learning how to do that.
Right.
Like
It's like,
it's
oh,
like
Al Horford hit an open three. Yeah, everybody could do that. Oh,
everybody knows.
Podzemski hit a step by three. Yeah, literally everybody in the second round could do that. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck up.
yeah. They teach the 3-point shot, right? So it's
Yes.
like the bigs shoot threes because nobody plays post. Like if you want to be in the NBA right now and you're 7 feet, you don't try to even learn post shit.
Right.
It's like, hey, like
Spread the floor for the wings. Spread the floor
Yeah,
for the wings. Not that hard.
it's like
Yeah.
Quinn Post is a starter and Trace Jackson Davis gets traded on the Warriors.
Yes.
It's like everyone shoots threes.
Yep.
Like it's that's just the trend right now. But getting back to Kaminga, man, he has a
Whew.
storyline to really ball out.
Whew.
And he's going to be extension eligible, so he can like really, really, get a nice get some pay.
A great move for Atlanta. Dude, think about what Atlanta did.
I know.
They moved off the narrative.
Yeah,
Narratives don't catch up to reality. And the
I know.
reality is Trey Young ain't shit. Can't play D. Not that
They,
efficient, actually.
man,
And
they gave
small D,
Trey Young a
small player.
shot to this year,
Yep.
and Porzingis. So like, hey, we're gonna get Porzingis. Let's see how Trey Young. This was like Trey Young's make or break year, and they
Yeah.
fucking shipped them.
And they shipped his ass. Just,
Yeah,
and they got ahead of it, man. They got ahead of it before it became self-evident that it's a disaster.
right,
And they turned Porzingis, who's an injured 20-minute a night player, who a championship contender shipped out, Andy. The Celtics shipped his ass out
right. They didn't want to play.
and got better
Yeah,
as a result. They actually got young guys who could play
right.
in his place at center. They got
Yeah,
better and they shipped his ass out to Atlanta, and Atlanta turned him into who we think is an all-star player, Andy.
right,
A young guy, a fucking 23-year-old,
right,
not even close to his prime.
right. Yeah, I know.
Andy.
Yeah, also like centers get big 7 footers in their 30s, man. That we've never seen guys stay athletic
I
like
mean,
that.
Porzingis he's never been healthy his entire career.
Right.
I mean, Andy, we were on him when he was
Yeah, we
came
were
in the
high on
league.
him.
I flew to New York City, Madison Square Garden
Yeah.
to go look at
No, we actually
Porzingis.
we went to go see him live. I got tickets to go see him live,
Yeah,
and then he got hurt and he didn't play, and
eh,
I just gave away my tickets.
yeah.
I remember that. I bought tickets. I was like, oh, I was like, I think I wanted to see.
Andy, I have a post on my Instagram
Yeah.
where he was like a second year,
Yeah.
and it was like, okay, this is the
Right.
guy that's gonna lead the Knicks to like a
Right.
championship.
Yeah.
Like remember
Yeah. I
we
remember
saw
that.
the Hubie Brown highlight.
Yeah.
Remember
Seven
that?
four. He did a crossover baseline, and we're like, what?
What? We were like,
that we've never seen a 7'4" guy that could
yeah,
handle like that, or even attempt to handle. We were like,
yeah.
I think he missed the shot. We're like, what the fuck? He just did that?
And then Hubie Brown was like, he stopped the play. He was like, wait, did you guys just see that? He missed that shot, but he fucking did a spin.
Yeah.
Like, wait. And then it was like Wemby before Wemby, right? Like
Yeah. Yeah.
it was like
Right.
that. And then
Yeah.
but those guys don't last. Just like we think Wemby's gonna get hurt. Like this guy, you
Right.
know.
I mean, I guess the new way to save those guys is you can't play them for a lot of minutes,
Right.
right?
He's a 20-minute a night player now, but he's still
Right.
getting hurt.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that's what's weird. He's still getting hurt, right?
Right.
So like, because his body, his legs and stuff, man. Like,
Yeah, but Andy, you
you
know the
you got
other
to stay in like crazy shape to in your 30s. You got to be like you
right. You
know,
gotta be a psychopath.
yeah, because otherwise you're gonna lose your athleticism and speed in a league where like you kind of need that now
Andy,
more.
what you said the other night really stuck with me is that everybody thinks these stars can be good until they're like 37, 38.
Right,
But that's because people's expectations have changed with Steph Curry and LeBron
right,
and maybe a little bit Chris Paul. But
right,
like those guys, that's like actually the reality has always been your prime ends at 32. And
right,
that's why you were looking at Giannis was 31 and they're going to sign him to a 4-year max, super max. Like, you know, those guys are just going to keep getting hurt. Like the
right,
averages, you get hurt, and the NBA is getting harder. It's not getting easier. The
right,
NBA is getting harder to play, and
right, right,
Porzingis. I don't think so, Mandy. That guy, even when he was healthy on the Mavs during his prime,
right.
that guy no tienen ganas. Sorry. That guy misses shots when it counts.
Yeah.
Sorry to say. He's played in very few meaningful games. You know.
I mean, they had to run. I guess everyone's just remembering his highs, not his lows.
Well, they're
In my opinion,
remembering when the Celtics. Well, is anybody really remembering that, or is it a salary dump? You
I
know,
don't know. That's the question. No, I think they think he's their center, Mondo.
I thought
I
Al Horford was their center. I thought Al Horford was going to unlock the whole situation.
you know, and another thing, I don't think Porzingis was even starting in Atlanta.
No, no,
You know,
no. He
because
wasn't even
those,
starting on the Celtics.
yeah, I know,
Andy, he
right?
was coming off the bench on the Celtics.
Yeah, but that's what they use him. That they identified that's how you use him, right?
Right,
Like
right,
he's off the bench to give you like a scoring boost, kind of like what they were trying to do with Quentin
right,
Post, but he's actually better, right, than Quentin Post.
right,
He's
right,
he's an upgrade from that role, right?
right,
And you still start the Draymond, you know,
right.
three guards, you know,
Yeah,
and, and Draymond having to do that,
right.
and then he comes off the bench and he's hopefully going to give you some type of scoring.
Yes.
you know that's his role. And then if he gets hot, then he's in a closing lineup maybe,
Yeah.
right?
Andy, did you figure out if Porzingis is expiring his deal? Let's see.
No.
Come on,
Let
look
me
it
get
up. Come on. Porzingis contract.
because I think he might not be, because when did they sign him? Or was
He's
it a
in the
trade?
final year of a 2-year, $60 million extension.
Yeah, he got traded to Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Or what, for like, or did he just sign there? I can't remember.
He's on an expiring
They
deal.
had to trade him.
He's going to be a free agent this summer.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's an expiring deal. They salary dump. So are they rebuilding?
That's the thing that we don't know yet. But
Yeah.
it's kind of, they could do either. I guess it just depends on how he plays, really. Like, you know,
Andy, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You think
unless, because well, what if they extend him right now? They could extend him, right?
you really think these motherfuckers think that they want to try to help Steph be in the 6, 7, 8 seed at 38, 39 years old to go out in the fucking play-in? That's their goal for this year and next year? They're not getting ready for the rebuild
Yeah, yeah. I think they think Porzingis is their guy, their center.
to help
You know,
them be mediocre.
right?
That's their
Or
plan?
maybe they think they could still win. But Jimmy's not coming playing in a Warrior uniform again.
Yeah. He ain't coming
He's
back.
not.
Yeah.
He's
What's
not
up?
coming back next year.
Yeah.
Like, why would he? He also will be on a contract here looking for an extension. It's like, oh, do you want me to like get hurt again, or maybe get signed?
Well, unless they pay his ass, which would be
Unless they extend him,
ridiculous.
right?
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know,
yeah.
but why would you come back? Because like, by this time next year, they're still gonna, what, they're gonna be in the a lottery team. Like, oh, let me just come back. You
Right.
know, who knows who they're gonna be? What the fuck, Steph? You think Steph's gonna make it? Maybe even past this year? I don't know, man. It's
Steph
bleak.
is
It's bleak for the Warriors, man. They're you
if
know.
Steph doesn't go down this year, next year is going to be like, how bad is it going to be? You know?
I don't know. He better be getting some flights to Germany to get some shit put in his knees right now, man.
Hmm. Wait,
You know,
so I'm
we're gonna
reading
need
here.
some performance enhancing drugs for Steph, man.
I'm reading here that Porzingis is back from injury.
Yeah, he was available last
Right.
night or
So
nights ago.
so so he's going to come back and play for the Warriors and hit a few threes, and everyone's going to be happy, right? That's what's going
He's
to happen.
gonna miss a lot of time though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he still can't. He can't stay on the court that long.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's
But the
better
Warriors
than
don't.
not
But
playing Kaminga, right? So it'll be a bonus.
I guess, but Jimmy's still hurt. Like, they haven't like Kaminga was supposed to help them.
Right. Oh,
You
by the
know.
way, Andy, Kaminga's better than Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, yeah, I know. But yeah, well, you
That's
know.
obvious for anybody who knows fucking basketball.
Oh man.
All right.
But you know, they don't. The Warriors don't have enough to win right now, or even,
All
they're
right.
gonna, even if you get the best looking version of Kristaps Porzingis
First
ever
game is
was.
gonna hit 3 threes. You
Yeah,
know.
it doesn't matter. You
Yeah.
could do that and lose,
Right.
because they're gonna need him to score 25 points a game,
Right.
and they're gonna need Steph to score 27, 29 points per game,
Right.
and they're gonna need, contributions from Melton's got to score, Moody's got to have a good game.
Right.
Like just to win anything, and their defense is doesn't even exist.
Right. No.
Like who's gonna defend? Draymond's gonna be fucking like just put out on an island. Hey Draymond, just try to guard all this stuff. I guess their defense now is their best defenders now is their Moody and Will
Melton.
Richards.
Melton.
Moody, Melton, and Will Richards get a lot of turnovers. They cause a lot of turnovers, which is
Right.
pretty
Right.
good.
Right. Right.
But as soon as you play a team in from the West that already played you before, then they'll just
Yeah. But also the
too bad.
coach finishes with pods. So
Yeah, they're not gonna win shit, dude.
uh,
You know, like
why
it's
is
not.
pods playing? Why is he playing? Why is he playing?
Yeah,
Why is he play at all?
yeah,
You know.
yeah. Imagine a pod, just do a pick and roll on Pods and Porzingis, man. Again, like
That's worse
it,
than
it,
pods
it,
and quit and post.
yeah. Any NBA guard now who know who, or like
Right.
or wing just attacks that. They just attack it.
Yeah.
If you put them on like
Yeah.
you know Porzingis, he's just like they're just gonna do zone defense or like
Oh,
how you
they'll do zone with Porzingis. That's right. That's right.
but it's
Yeah.
still not good enough. He can't close out.
Right.
You know, he
He
can't close
can't
out.
rebound and close out. Yeah.
He can't move. I mean, he's a vet. He'll know where to be, but you
Nah, but
know,
he can't do both. He can't be
he's just
rebounding
he's just
and
not
closing
very
out.
good at it anymore.
Yeah.
He's just using his height, but he doesn't have the energy.
Yeah.
He don't have the energy.
He's old.
Like
How old
yeah,
is Porzingis?
he's like 30, 31 maybe. I don't know. We got to get some PEDs to these guys, man.
Yeah, maybe that's the plan. Is like they don't test white guys.
To white guys for
Yeah.
PEDs.
Oh, he's only
Yeah,
30, Andy. He's only 30.
yeah.
Pobrecito. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Uh, that's dude. Well, I mean, it's 1 year to prove it for him too, Mondo. So I guess that's what they got.
That's the plan.
Yeah, that's the
Contract
plan.
year. Contract year.
Joe Lacob could be like, okay, it's a contract year.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
so was it for Kaminga. It's just you didn't pick the coach. You
yeah.
picked the coach over the player. That's
Well,
it. It's over, Andy. You
I
picked the
guess the
coach over the
player they
player.
picked the wrong player. The player that they're picking over is Steph Curry.
Right.
You know,
Right.
like I
Right.
guess they're kind of forced to because of the history and his.
The legacy. They're just selling. I think Warriors fans need to realize they're just selling tickets now, man. They're selling hope. They're
Right,
gonna make a move to sell hope next year. Oh, Jimmy's coming back in January. It's gonna be
right,
good. That's
right.
what they're selling. That's what they're selling.
They should make him come back, but because Jimmy's getting paid 100 something $1 million, man, for what?
Yeah.
How many games has he played as a Warrior?
He's getting it in, man. He's
Shit,
taking
man.
all the Google chicks out.
I know.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Jimmy's having a great time right
Man,
now.
Jim's having a great time. He's
He won't even play next year, dude. They pay him a lot of fucking money. He
yeah.
don't give a fuck. Fuck you, pay me, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like he tried his hardest at the beginning of the year, and then he had that report to Slater that yeah, we got to figure out how to integrate Kaminga if we want to win, and then it was over. He's like, okay,
I
well,
guess we're not doing
I guess we're
that.
not trying to win. Never, I don't know. Well, yeah, both teams play hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Called his injury like right away, man. That fuck.
man. Oh my god, dude, this season went.
Yeah,
Andy, it's over. It's so fuck, man. Yes,
it's been over.
yes.
We were talking about the other day. It's been over,
No, the
and
Kaminga saga.
oh,
You
the
know,
Kuminga, that's so good because it would, that was my only nightmare, dude. Is if Kuminga was still on the team after
right?
the
With fucking Steve Kerr.
with Steve Kerr, like,
Yeah,
dude, that would have been terrible.
they
Like they
picked.
kind of,
They picked
I
the
think,
coach.
yeah, but I think Kuminga got his way out. You know, he got his
Yeah.
way out.
Right. Right.
Like they did good. They did good to buy Kuminga though, Mondo.
Right. 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 Right.
They gave him what he wanted. He's happy.
Right.
He's happy. He's happy. Steve Kerr's happy. Like it's fine,
Yeah,
man. Like it's all good.
but Andy, they traded him to a team that's a better situation than the Warriors.
Yeah, I know, but it don't matter though. They don't care about that, man.
Wow.
Like they're not light years, man. That was a bad
They're not
basketball game.
liars, man. They're
But it's
not.
not at this point. It's not about basketball. It's just about Steph Curry.
Yeah, it's about Steph Curry, Steve Kerr legacy fans.
Yeah,
Feel good
exactly.
vibes.
Right.
Yeah,
It's gonna be hard to pull that off because they're not gonna win.
right.
And they're gonna get injured. So
Yep.
it's gonna be hard to watch. I don't think they're really thinking that through,
They're
man.
not thinking it through how
It's gonna be.
how
It's like
much they need Steph Curry to be healthy 82 games now,
right.
you know.
Well, we'll see. What if they're not done trading guys, man? I don't
Right.
know, man.
You think they still have a chance at Giannis? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it, right? Yeah.
Uh,
Not what I'm hearing. He doesn't want to come, you know.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, who knows? Maybe there is. But
Well, unless do the Bucks want Porzingis expiring
I
deal
doubt
this
it.
summer? You know, maybe that's what it is.
Oh, they can reroute that, man.
Maybe it's
Maybe
Draymond
for
to
his season
another
award.
team, Draymond to another team, and Porzingis to the Bucks for expiring this year. Maybe that's what it is. They didn't want Kaminga. You know,
I mean, Porzingis is a $30 million expiring.
this summer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I don't know. I mean, I could go back on my phone and figure out, who he could reroute him to. Who would want that? Like, I don't know.
expiring 30 million. Huh? No, but I don't
Maybe
get it
Cleveland Cavs.
because
Cleveland
Kaminga was
Cavs.
expiring. Kaminga had a team option. You know, technically.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah, you're right. And it's better. It was better.
Yeah.
No, it means they think Porzingis is the guy that they want, dude. That's who they wanted.
They think he can make some kind of statistical contribution.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, he's their guy. They think it's an upgrade over Trace
Yeah.
Jackson
And
Davis.
then, you know what Steve Kerr's going to say, Andy?
What?
He's going to say if Jimmy Butler didn't get hurt and we had Porzingis here,
Right.
we would have made a deep run.
Right.
He's going to fall back on that if we just turned Kaminga into a rotational piece. And look how good Porzingis is. That's what that's what Tim Kawakami is going to say. They got their stretch center. They got their stretch center finally after all these years that could play alongside Draymond Green. But the problem is Jimmy Butler got hurt.
Right.
That's what they're going to say, Andy. That's
Whatever.
going to be the narrative.
They're irrelevant, dude. They're gonna be. It doesn't matter.
Irrelevant.
Nobody's gonna listen to anybody talking.
Yeah.
Just like if because and the reason is because Steph Curry's not gonna be playing because he's gonna be injured. That's
Right.
the truth.
Right.
He's injured right now already.
Right.
Okay, he's been injured all season. Really, if you think about it, he's been playing
Mm-hmm.
hurt, and like he's already missed a lot of time, and
Right.
he's not gonna get healthier.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like mid-season, he's just gonna get healthier. No, man, he's like
Mm-hmm.
37. You know, they're running him into the ground every night just to win a team, just to beat lottery teams.
Right.
You know, they're sitting him any chance they can.
Right.
So like, they, but the thing is, they can still kind of do that, and there's hope to still be like the eighth or ninth, 10th playing team because everyone else is
Mm-hmm.
tanking,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what they're gonna sell to the fans. It's like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
they're in a tough situation though because they just don't have the they just don't want to blow it up. But it seemed like Draymond thought he might get traded though, so there still might be something going on. Unless that was all for the Giannis
I think that's for the Giannis
fake out,
scuttlebutt. Yeah.
the Giannis fake out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because
They're just using. I think what happened is 2 days ago the Warriors made their max offer. They decided, okay, Bucks, here's our max offer.
right,
It's Draymond, Kaminga plus fucking salary, trash, Podziemski, and 4 fucking picks. That's the
right,
best we could possibly do. So do you want that? And that happened 2 days ago. And
right,
they had to do right by Draymond, and they told him that. And then, funny enough, Andy, they asked Draymond, "Do you talk to the front office?" And he said, "Yes, all the time, but it's not what you think it is. It's probably not what you think it is about." And I heard that to mean like fucking fire the coach and play the fucking wings. That's what I took that to be. But And anyways, he said that happened 2 days ago, and no movement has happened. So I think the Bucks took that offer, and they're like, hey, you know, Heat, Minnesota,
Right.
Lakers, what can you guys do in the summer that's better than this? Lakers are
Right.
like, in July we could do XYZ.
Right.
And it's like, Porzingis is like, why would the fuck would I want to go to a gutted ass Warriors team with
Right.
39-year-old Steph Curry?
Yeah,
I'll
Giannis.
literally be in the same position I am right now with no draft picks by myself. I already did this with Dame Lillard, you
Right.
know? So that's what happened. That's what happened.
Right.
Easy
Yeah,
to
and you
see.
gotta figure.
Easy to
I
see.
mean,
Yeah.
Giannis's camp wants him to go somewhere where they can maximize his career, right?
Not really. Not
They
really.
just want an extension. That's it.
It seems like he's kind of a guy who doesn't like responsibility,
Mm,
you know. That's my read of the situation.
right. I guess that's why there was a Warriors hope because Steph's similar like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have that you know as far as like their personalities.
Can't
You
say how we really want to say it.
know, they're
Dancing
similar
on the court.
personality
Yeah,
types.
yeah, it's nice. Okay, okay, mijo.
They
Yeah,
listen to the same type of music,
yeah,
maybe.
yeah,
Watch the same TV shows.
yeah. It's okay. Netflix.
Similar algorithm.
Yeah, nice, cute. It's cute. Emojis. They send emojis to each other.
Instead of emojis, they
Yeah,
text.
yeah. Nope.
Oh man,
Yep.
maybe Giannis. I don't know. Nah, he's gonna
Giannis
he's
is
gonna
just getting
he's gonna
hurt,
break
man.
conditions.
Giannis's body's breaking down, man.
Yeah, I know.
He can't. What's up with Giannis's calf? It seems like that calf gets hurt every year, Andy. Is that
Well, I tell you what was up. His style of play.
Yeah,
You can't be that big. The Greek freak, right? And he was good because he could just
right.
barrel into you like a 7 foot
It's all
Zion.
broken place. It's all broken
Yeah,
plays, Andy. It's like a
yeah,
foul, or you miss the shot and then you grab it and dunk it.
right,
It ain't basketball. Yeah,
right. I mean, he's a force, but
right.
his body it took the toll, right?
And you see him now, like you said, you tweeted about this, like he's picking his spots. He can't do that the whole game.
Yeah, he doesn't try. He can't. He
Yeah.
can't just be. He's learning. He's learned now that he's a veteran that how to conserve his body and go in like spurts and
Right,
like
right.
he's not going to dive for a loose
I
ball,
mean, I,
man,
I think the
or jump out of the gym to get a block because
yeah,
he knows if he jumps that high, he might get undercut and fucking get hurt.
all right.
Like it seems
Jimmy
like
Butler style.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, he can't go all out, man, because his body won't recover, man. You know,
right. But also like um, I think the thing is that Warriors like Kerr, optimists say is well with okay maybe that's true, but with Steph Curry together,
right,
they'll be unstoppable in the pick and roll. And I or it's like all the attention to Steph, and they'll really help each
right.
other. I think
Steph's gravity.
the problem is that people don't realize the team is going to be gutted, and they
Yeah,
have to make the 6th seed to go anywhere. And Steph will be 39, and that
right,
means Steph is going to have to bring it for 82 games.
right.
And let's say by fucking miracle he does, but that means he's
Nah,
going to have to survive
no,
4 playoff rounds.
that's not even. It's not even like a thing because like it's impossible. It's impossible.
Yeah.
Steph can't. He can't possibly play the style that Steve Kerr's playing him currently
Hmm.
and expect to stay healthy for an NBA
Yeah,
season.
but is Giannis going to make life easier for Steph?
No, I
No,
mean
not
when
really.
they're like
No.
because they're gonna be so gutted.
You're
You
gonna
know,
need. You're still gonna need Steph to score 40.
yeah. Yeah, and
35.
Giannis has scored 40, or else what else
Right.
are you gonna do?
They're gonna need both guys. That's only fucking 80 points. And
Yeah. Not only that though, those guys can't stay healthy, both of them. So
yeah,
it's like, and Jimmy's not gonna be playing. So it's like,
right. The games
it's
are 130
literally the
points.
worst. You'd be in the bottom of the league.
Yeah.
Like it'll just be
Right.
minimum guys
Right.
and and
Right. Right.
and
Right. Right.
Steph and
Right.
Giannis, and unless you buy out Jimmy Butler, but that's already passed though. I don't think they're gonna get it's just they're not that route. Giannis's camp is not
Right.
you know
Yeah,
they're
I'd
not.
like to think. I guess the Warriors' only hope is that this was a salary dump and it was just a toxic situation, Andy. But why would you do that, Andy? I guess you have to say it's the agent issue. Like they can't do right by wrong by a player for another fucking year,
Right,
right? They just
right,
had to as a human issue.
right.
That's the only
Yeah,
saving grace. Yeah,
right. I'm kind of happy for that,
yeah, right.
right? Because
Because you wouldn't trade if this guy's an all-star and you know he is. You wouldn't trade him for a fucking salary dump, you know? So that means that you did it because of the human issue. Like you're gonna have fucking blowback that you didn't do right by a player. You totally fucked a guy's career twice, you know? I think
right.
that's what happened. Maybe that's the positive spin on it.
That's a positive spin.
Yeah.
Or they think Porzingis could play. Is their
Well,
center
but
moving
that's a
forward?
negative. That's a negative that they think Porzingis could play. That's
Yeah,
negative.
I know.
That's not a good sign. That's Al
Well,
Horford all over again.
well, they did sign Al Horford.
Yeah.
They actually play Podziemski.
Right.
Like the
Right.
Warriors are not like
Talent
playing
evaluation. Yeah.
everything, dude. They're not. I mean, they're in what, eighth now or ninth? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like you know, with teams barely even trying, you know,
Right.
chasing behind you.
Right.
They're not going to go on a 20-game win streak with
Right.
Porzingis. They, they actually, in order for the Warriors just to like stay afloat,
Yeah.
they need Porzingis to stay healthy the rest of the year and ball out.
But Andy, they were gonna go 2-8 in February
They still are going to go 2-8.
with Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're.
Yeah.
You know, and they don't. They lost Trace Jackson Davis also, man. He was DNP, but now he's not. Like
Yeah.
the Warriors are losing games right now all day, man. Like they're not. You know,
No.
uh,
Wow.
whatever. Maybe they're good with it, man.
Yeah, I love it.
It could be
Yes.
just that there's just they're not in front of stuff.
Oh, yes. Yes. JK, when's the next Hawks game? Let's go.
Or if you want to go,
Yeah.
when are they gonna be in the Bay Area?
Man.
Oh man, I can't wait to watch them play, man.
Yeah. The fuck,
Like
dude?
well, yeah.
Only thing I remember is when the Hawks were in town, Quinn Snyder was out coaching Steve Kerr. He
Well,
was up and down the baseline, you know?
nobody coaches.
Right. Right.
Yeah, nah, they got guys, man. Atlanta has a lot. Jalen Johnson, man, he could shoot too, man. You
Yeah.
know, like he's smooth. He could create. You know, all these dudes on Atlanta are they just play wing commando. It's good.
One other thing I want to talk about, Andy, is the media uh had no idea this trade was coming.
Right.
Total surprise,
Yeah.
Andy.
Yeah.
All the rumors, nobody mentioned the Hawks
Right.
once. Andy, it's always always the team that nobody mentions.
Right.
You know.
Right. Yeah. The stuff like that, they don't. You know,
Yeah.
they don't leak it.
Right.
It's true. It always happens like that. All these supposed beat writers, man, that they know that they're connected with what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I love it.
Or they know and they just don't say nothing.
All right.
You know.
Right. Right.
But why wouldn't they? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. The Hawks are gonna be good. Mono their future and stuff, man. It's good. Well, I was gonna say, don't they have like their front office is like a bunch of like nerds now, right? And don't they have like that? Who's their GM? Isn't it like that former player from the Lakers,
I don't know. Find out.
like Jordan Farmar or something like that, or one of those
Really?
guys like right for the 2000s like teams? Like I forgot. I don't know. One of these young guys. I don't know who the GM is, but but they're making good moves, man. You know,
They
like
play. They play tomorrow and Saturday and Monday.
all right. I wonder if JK will head over.
Mm. They are. They're currently ninth,
Yeah, yeah.
so they're gonna make the playoffs, Andy.
Well, they'll make the play-in for sure.
Yeah, but with JK, them Andy,
Yeah,
JK
if
might be in the in the playoffs in Madison Square Garden
yeah, that'd be great if he gets a series, man.
this year, Andy.
Right.
Andy, Jalen Johnson and Jonathan Kaminga in Madison
Yeah,
Square Garden, just to get you a little fucking hyped right now.
yeah, yeah, man. They,
In
I
the,
mean,
in the Boston
they got to build chemistry for sure.
in
Yeah,
Boston in the Garden, Andy.
yeah, yeah, man.
Jonathan Kaminga in the East.
Yes, yes. I know, man. With a chip on his shoulder
Yeah.
and like he got all the runway to really like,
Does he have the
it's like
runway? What's the roster? You know,
yeah, no, they got all wings, man.
what's the depth chart?
They're not like the Warriors. They're not, hey, everyone just pass it to Steph.
Right,
It's not that type of basketball, man. Like if you're playing well and they're gonna put you with guys.
right.
They hit you not just with one guy. They hit you with all these wings, man. Finish, play make. You know, shoot some threes. Play off of Jalen Johnson because he's gonna get a lot of attention. Like it's really good,
All
man.
right,
It's a
this
really
is
good
saying
situation.
starters: Dyson Daniels, Nikhil Alexander Walker,
Right. Mm-hmm.
Zachary Rissacher,
Ricochet.
Ricochet,
Yeah.
Jalen Johnson,
Yeah.
Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah. And Okongwu, he spreads the floors. He gets rebounds. But I like that they got this other center guy off the bench, man. That's really good.
The
You know.
second is CJ at point guard.
Yeah,
Luke
they just traded for CJ and Chris Burt.
Luke
And,
Kennard,
and Luke shooting threes. Man.
small forward Corey Crispert, and then he's not that good. And then this has power forward Jonathan Kaminga. So Jonathan Kaminga is backing up Jalen Johnson. So, but I don't get where Jonathan Kaminga fits in behind Nikhil Alexander Walker and Zachary
Yeah.
Rooster.
Okay. Okay.
It's a
Okay,
little
Mondo.
crowd. It looks a little
No, no,
crowded
no,
to me.
no, 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 no. Let me tell you this.
Yeah,
All right. All those names you read,
yeah,
Mondo.
yeah, yeah.
So you were talking about Atlanta Hawks team who for the last what like 6 7 years have been playing Trey Young, right?
Right,
Who they're firsthand noticing how small guards get fucking exposed.
right.
So like they totally shifted away from that. Every single guy that's still on that roster is like 6'5", 6'8" dude.
Yeah,
Like up and down, all of
right,
them, like who can defend. They're going with a complete different philosophy. They're stepping away from like you know shooting threes with little guys and
right.
like and making it up for defense. No, they're playing wing defenders up and down the fucking floor, and they're playing this style where it's not like we're just so used to a different style of basketball. These guys are playing like fast and like just it's real free flowing. All of them can shoot, all of them can drive. They're it's watch some Atlanta games, man. Like
Yeah,
they're just young and like they're still getting used to just young. They're still getting used to each other, man. And
right.
Jalen Johnson's really blooming into like a creator, also who has touch and athleticism. Like
Yeah. So, but the thing we have to watch is that coach gonna have patience integrating those two. Yeah.
No, yeah, man, let him fucking play. What do you need?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but we've
like
seen I don't trust these coaches, man. We've
these
seen
rookies.
coaches
No,
yank.
dude,
The
no,
yank
man,
factor, man.
no, no, man, dude. Kerr is terrible, Mondo. Like
Kerr
he,
is bad. Is Kuminga got a green light? That's what I want to know.
yeah, yeah.
Is Can he
Everyone,
launch the step back? That's what I want to know. Can you
well,
imagine with Kuminga
no,
with
no,
a
no, no, no.
green light
Well,
to take a step back?
no, no. Well, so here's the thing, though, Mondo. Like, Atlanta's not a bad team.
Right.
Okay. So like he doesn't have that green light. Like if he
Yeah.
was playing for like the Kings or the Pelicans
Or
or
the
like
Warriors.
or yeah the Warriors. The Warriors should give him that green light, but he
Yeah.
don't got it.
They should have kept him and given him the green light. That would have been the move.
Yeah, yeah. But he's not. You don't get that green light from like Atlanta right now. Like
Right.
because they're trying to play really good basketball. Like as far as like you're going to be able to score and put it in and get all your plays. But the step back three, it you don't even need that anymore because it's not even. You're just going to be part of
There's
the
no step
offense.
back threes. You just shoot the three.
Yeah, you just shoot it.
That's
Yeah,
the modern NBA. Just
yeah.
okay. I'm in the corner. Shuck it.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
You're in the drive. Do something like you're going to have a lot of freedom to mid range for sure. Shoot a mid range, dude. Do it.
Yeah.
Do
Yes.
it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You know why? Because you're going to have an advantage, right? That's why you shoot it.
Right.
There's going to be
Because
a
you're
guy
playing
who can't
wings.
guard you.
Because you're playing
Yeah,
wings.
because but they're going to be good, man. Like you got shooters around you, you got athletes around you. You don't have to. You could guard your guy and really lock down because we have Dyson Daniels and we have Nikhil Alexander Walker. We have other guys that can defend.
Right.
You know, fuck. You know, they're gonna they it's gonna be good to see, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a real fun team to watch, man. Because they were kind of already fun right now, and with like Porzingis hurt, right? And like they're making a lot of noise since Trey Young's gone.
Right.
So now
Right.
all these other guys open up opportunities. Like, no, we're not gonna have to guard for that fucker. Like, we're not playing that style anymore.
Right.
The front office is investing in the youth talent that we do have, and we're fun and we're playing hard. And they signed Jalen Johnson to an extension already. Nothing. Like, and it's paying off. Like, it's really paying off. Like, they just moved off. They got off of Porzingis too. They dumped Porzingis and turned him into Kaminga, man. You
Right.
know, like they're making a good pivot. Away from Trey Young era. You know, and they can move up the standings. They have been
Right.
moving up the standings, really.
Right.
And they got a good fan base. Like I don't know, they're in a good situation, man. It's good.
Oh yeah.
It's good, and you don't have the pressure of like of a huge market. Like the day-to-day pressure,
Oh
but
yeah. Just making the
they're still
playoffs.
competitive. They're still
Just
competitive.
making the playoffs is going to be fun, right?